And we are best friends.
Hey guys, it's Austin Nations.
And it's me, Shadowzcrewleaderyt. YT. Yeah.
I think we all know and love the usual TJ.
Anyways, we're going to be doing a childhood not tier list, but childhood stories. I'm so used to what we did. But childhood stories, and we're going to, it's going to take a while. And it's going to be a story we have had together at the end. All right, let's go. Start off with you.
So, one time when I was younger, no, I can't use that story. Let me tell you about the tale of the 5-year-old curse. So usually, as a 4-year-old kid, after having your sister frame you and all that stuff, I had my 5th birthday. So I wished after that year of being bullied and tortured that my siblings and my family would become better. Want to know what happened after that?
What happened?
They became nicer.
Oh, nice.
But in turn, they forgot everything when I was 4 years old.
Oh.
That's a curse. It's good and bad. Very, very good, but on the most part, bad.
It's crazy.
Mm.
So, what do you think started the curse?
I think it was supposed to be like karma for asking to have better siblings.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's crazy.
Your turn.
But anyways, when I was 5, I was 5. It was really scary because I was the youngest child, which I still am, and I actually was scared of both of my brothers, which actually could beat me up. And they actually beat me up a lot of times.
I can beat up JC.
He cannot beat up my brother. My brother is way stronger than his brother.
Well, you can't beat up my brother.
I know I can't beat up your brother.
I know for a fact you can't beat up my brother.
All right, let's get back to it. So this one morning, JC, my brother, he was just looking at me crazy. So I was like, "What you looking at, little boy?" He said, "I'm not a little boy." I was 5, he was 9. He was a crazy kid. And I actually tried to punch him in the face one time. He gave me a black eye. Oh. And it really hurt, really hurt. But after, Mom whooped him, and he was grounded for 5 days. And he couldn't have his phone or at all. Which I don't think is torture. He deserved it. He couldn't have no phone, no TV, no nothing.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. It's time for the bonus.
The bonus.
Are we going to call it the bonus?
Yes.
Okay, it's time for the bonus.
The bonus. The boneless wings. Yay. All right. Go ahead. All right, here's the boneless wings. Let's go.
The bonus stories that we both shared.
And then we're going to get back to the stories.
Okay. So this story, when I was younger, when we were both younger, at my house, we both played tag and stuff.
Yeah. This is not going to end well, trust me. All right, let's go.
So, usually, and for some reason, our tag sessions always end up in my sister's room. The one who framed me. And every time, for some reason, we always end up breaking up that stupid, shade thingy on the window.
It's called a curtain. And so, don't think anything bad of my auntie. She's not a bad person. She's a very nice person, and we both love her. Anyways, back to what you were saying.
So then, one time after we broke the curtain, my sister and my mom came in. They're like,
and then let's just skip to the chase. We got a whooping, and Austin got a whooping first. I started running away. I hid in the dungeon. I got found. I got an even harder whooping by my mom, by my mother. Don't think nothing bad about her either. And it was all a dream. It was not
wasn't
all a dream. Man.
I wish it could always be a dream.
Me too. But it wasn't. Childhoods these days. Oh, yeah, these days will be cooked.
Ooh.
All right, back to the stories by ourselves. Go ahead, Austin.
You know, we always have wacky stories about our dreams. One time, I had a continuous dream, and it was about, are we going to do some ooh effects after I say these words? I
Go
hope
ahead.
we can.
Yeah.
One time I saw a free-eyed, hot, white, blonde lady with giant mouth that tries to eat me every single night.
I've always wanted to get a third eye, but I never knew what it was. I just wanted it to be cool. It's not cool, trust me. It looks creepy. But somebody over here thinks 3-eyed people are hot.
No. It was hot before the free eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really like the free eyes.
Okay, keep going with your story.
So, this continuous dream follows this one story. My parents and my siblings abandoned me to get a surprise birthday cake since it was August 22nd. And this night specifically, a free-eyed, blondie, hot free-eyed... I'm not even going to do that again. It comes to my house in 5 seconds. It actually gives me a counter. And I have those 5 seconds to hide the heck away. And every time she always caught me. Wanna know what happened when she caught me, TJ?
Yeah.
She grabbed me and ate me. One time, when she ate me, I was actually able to see what was inside of her stomach. It was, lo and behold, a bunch of arcade machines and some snacks.
Hey, I would love to get eaten by that person.
There was Pac-Man in there, right?
Even Pac-Man. I would not want to. Wait, was there saliva in there?
No.
Oh. I would love to get eaten by
tongue,
that
bro.
person.
It's just a giant tongue, bro.
Okay.
But for some reason, when you look up, you always see 3 giant holes. Well, anyway, there was this one dream.
Wait, was it sleep paralysis or was it just a dream?
I can tell you about the dream where I thought I had sleep paralysis.
All right, let's do that.
Okay, then.
I'm going to have to do 2 of my stories then. All right, go ahead.
One time I had a dream where I was sleeping, right? Mm-hmm. And then I woke up inside my dream. And then I wasn't able to move. I thought it was sleep paralysis. So I asked Mom to open my eyes for me since I couldn't open those either. And then before me, I saw 2 scary men. One was a clown. One was a shadow figure with white eyes and mouth and an invisible top hat. Well, not invisible since how would I even be able to see it, but a big black top hat. And it was scary. Very scary. I wanted Mom to close my eyes again. And when I did, and I opened them, I was in real life. Scary. I hope I didn't give you guys nightmares.
Yeah. So we're talking about... Well, first, I'm going to start talking about my birthday. One time, on my birthday, July 25th, I actually got an iPad from my grandpa. And he actually... Well, I broke the iPad the second day I had got it. Dang. iPad was completely broken. Dang. Well, what I thought it was broken.
Dang.
So at first, I don't think nothing bad about my mom. So basically, at first, my mom said, "You broke the iPad?"
Dang.
When she realized it was the second day.
Dang.
So actually, I got the whooping first. Then JC said, "No, stop! It was just a broken screen YouTube video."
Dang.
I was mad at JC, and JC got 2 whoopings by me
Dang.
and Mom. But I don't think I won that. I don't think I won the little fight we had.
Because you got whooped?
I got whooped. Yeah. But anyways, that really hurt it. Don't think nothing bad about my family. Okay, can you stop saying dang? Anyways, my next story. One time, I was at the beach. It started to rain. I was already in the water. My mom says, "Come on, it's starting to rain." But my mind thought otherwise. It's not starting to rain. It was just the waves. That's what I thought. Oh no, it was not just the waves. It was way more than just the waves. It was literally rain, like hailing, and I got bonked in the head so many times. And when we went back to the Airbnb we was in, I cried because I wasn't able to. And mom, don't think nothing bad about my mom. Mom said, "If you don't stop crying, I'll give you something to cry about." Then I stopped crying. Then I went upstairs to the room I was in. Then my brother comes in. "If you don't stop crying, I'm gonna give you something to cry about." I got jumped. Mom didn't whoop me. JC did. So yeah. I have total beef with my brother. I had total beef with my brother. Now we just cool. Sometimes we fight a lot though.
Can I do another story?
2 more.
Okay. So, should I do a dream?
Dang!
Okay then.
Dang.
So this dream follows the storyline of which I got stuck at a humongous school.
Dang!
Where the car parts were missing in each classroom. Go ahead. So anyway, I had to find the car parts, but all those hallways were dark and scary, and there could be monsters and anything across the path. And every time I stepped, a different YouTuber commentator was in the right hand corner of my eyes. And it switched from Dan to Yum to kindly key in to press and plays to every single YouTuber I've ever known. And I just kept running. And I wanted to stay on the kindly key in step because I wanted to hear kindly key in commentate. It really soothed me because I really liked kindly key in back then. And then since I didn't move, kindly key in was like, "Ugh, this control stinks. Why can't I move the character? Ugh. So I was like, "You know what, kindly key?" And I moved, and a different YouTuber came up, and I felt so sorry because they couldn't get that YouTuber back. So I just decided to get the rest of the car parts, and then I found the guy with a knife. And then it came to an episode of Gravity Falls where all the characters were in one big room. Dipper pulled out a knife and killed everyone. And then an episode ended. My sister was holding a knife, and then she was smiling and tried to act like Dipper. But Mom stopped her, and then dream ended.
Just a lot of nightmares, huh? Well, one of these nightmares one nightmare I had actually made me have a fear, which was about something that I really don't want to have a fear about.
What?
They are called vampires.
Huh?
Vampires.
You're scared of vampires?
Yes, I'm scared of vampires. There's nothing wrong with that. My brother's scared of vampires too.
Vampires don't exist.
He also had a nightmare about vampires too. We have the same brain apparently. Anyways, I had this nightmare about a vampire who actually, well, no spoils actually. So one day I had this dream about a vampire. I said that so many times. So basically, I go to sleep. Well, before I go to sleep, I turn off my nightlight and all the lights and stuff. So I'm gonna sleep. I have a black dream at first. At first I have a black dream. So it's like all black, and then suddenly pop up a movie. I mean, not a movie, but a dream. Well, nightmare. And so I find best to believe that I was in that dream, sadly. So me and my brother are skateboarding. Well, I was on my scooter. My brother was on his skateboard. We were skateboarding down the street, and I see something in the distance, but JC doesn't see anything. And then so I'd look at it again. It's there again. Jesse didn't see it again. So I told him, keep an eye over there. And then he kept an eye over there. Then it was in a different place, which was very crazy. I hate when that happens, and especially in movies. But anyways, so I see it, and it runs at me. Then Jesse said, I say, look. And then he doesn't see it. So then it just like disappeared. Until I realized Jesse turns around. He literally looks exactly like the vampire. So I freeze straight in place. When I freeze, I swear that he jumped at me. Then I heard my brother say, help. But that wasn't any call of help. It was like not my brother saying help, but it was him saying help at the same time. So when I go over there, I find the vampire choking him, except I was with the vampire the whole time. So there were two vampires. We both got chased by one each. And we split up. We got lost. Never got found until the cops came. Then I had a sleep paralysis. That freaking vampire. Alright. Well, that's it for today. Yeah.
How many minutes did we get?
We got 16.
Dang!
Yeah.
That's gonna take a long time. At least it's a normal size animation video.
Yep. Anyways, you want to change?
We're so cooked.
My fingers already hurt from holding down on this. But anyways.
Imagine holding that down for 20 minutes, bro.
Anyways, that's it for today. That was really cool. The stories Austin gave me really scared me. I'm actually gonna have nightmares now.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry if my mind's too dark for you.
Alright. That's it for today. Austin will do a video maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Whenever he wants to.
And it will probably take even longer for this to post. Yeah, it's going to take a long time for me to animate all this.
Oh, yeah. I said random words, food items, and some random time in this video. Comment it below. Bye.